What is up, you trifling motherfuckers? What's going on, Tricks? So, I put up a post asking what you guys want to do some help on as far as the tutorial shit goes. I'm going to do a couple of them. Some of them, you crusty motherfuckers, I already had tuts for. But, and I've already done one for this, but I'm going to do more of a condensed one. I'm going to try and simplify this. And I'm going to show it, you know, with a lot of you new motherfuckers, I am going to show you how to install games today and package files. So, for the purpose of this video, I picked a really small game, which is going to be Minecraft right here. So, the fucking thing's only a couple hundred megabytes. So, let's get started. First thing you're going to need, and I'm going to post the links for these, you're going to need WinRAR, because these guys are in rare files, especially if you download from me. And then you're going to need FileZilla. So, let me open this motherfucker. And I want to go in here. Let me get rid of that. That's for later. And we're going to close this bitch. So, when you download these motherfuckers from me, you want to right-click. And generally, it'll say extract files, extract here, extract to BLUS 311. This is what I choose right here, the third one down, because when I extract it, yes to all, it is going to extract it and make a folder with that name wherever you're at. So you see this is going really fucking quick. Once it extracts, you are going to see this. Now, a lot of you motherfuckers, let me tell you what's really common here. You're either copying this motherfucker right here, which looks like a stack of school books. Now, if you don't have WinRAR or WinZip, this motherfucker will look like a folder with a goddamn zipper on it. So, that's when you need to install this program. But you either copy this over, or as soon as you extract it, you copy this over. Both are fucking wrong. When you open this folder, well, let me minimize this shit. Inside, you'll see I have another folder. So the way it works is if I want to zip this game up, I've got to create a folder, and then I put the game in it, and then I zip the folder up. So you have to open the first fucking folder right here, and then that's going to open us. And inside that folder is the game you want to copy. And the easiest way to check, the folder you want to copy over is the one where you open it up and you see the game, the update, and the PS3 disc, okay? As soon as you see those three files, back up one, that is the folder you want to fucking copy, okay? Trick motherfucker. Now, the next thing you are going to need. Now we're ready to rock and roll and copy the fucking game over. So we are going to need our IP address. I'm going to pause this for a second. Now, for the sake of time, if you guys are on 4.80, 4.81, or one of those, the IP address will be located down here in the corner. Okay? But the easiest thing you can do while you're on your game column, all you got to do on your controller is press the start and select button at the same time. I can't hold this and do this. Both these motherfuckers right there. Okay? So what you're going to do is, while you're on that column, if you press both those, it'll bring that up right there, and it will give you your IP address, 192.168.1.201. But if you're too hooked on goddamn phonics, simply go over to your settings column, scroll down to network settings, click on that, and right at the top, settings and connection status list, and there again is your IP address. So make sure if you can't memorize the motherfucker, you write it down, because you're going to need it. So, let's go back over to the PS3 now. I'm sorry, the computer. So, now that we're back over here, what we're going to do is we are going to open FileZilla. And this is what this motherfucker is going to look like. So, right up here in this host location is where you're going to put your IP address. Mine's 192.168.1.20 motherfucking 1. As soon as you hit that, let me move this up just a little bit here. You're just going to hit Quick Connect. And you'll see right down here on the right, this is your PS3 right here. This is your computer. So the first thing we want to do over here is locate the game. So I know that is on my desktop. So what I want to do is I'm simply going to click on desktop. Here's my fucking desktop. And I'm going to scroll down till I see the Minecraft. Here it is. So I want to open that folder. And again, inside that folder is the game. And if you're not sure, just click on it again till you see the game, the update, and the disk. And then just click on the manila folder to go back one. That is the folder you want to fucking copy. Now on the right, we're going to open the HDD0. Now, when you copy the games over, they go into the Capital Games folder. So if you look on my PS3, you'll see I have a fuckload of games. Well, not a fuckload. Maybe, you know, a cunt hair worth. But one of them fine Asian cunt hairs. You know, them real silky motherfuckers. So this is where you want to copy it. Now, once you copy it, well, let's do this first. We got the folder open. We want to go in there. Again, you open the HDD. Whoop. I just want to show you one more time. HDD0, Capital Games folder right here. And we are going to right click and upload. Now you will see it is copying that motherfucker over there. I don't know if you can see that, but if you can't, right down there at the bottom, you'll see it's transferring. So let's let that transfer and I'll pick it up there. All right, one thing I want to point out, and I want to make sure you see this, at the bottom, it shows you what's going on. So when you're done, very important, you make sure that all the files transferred successfully. If you have any failed transfers, then your game more than likely will not run. So you'll have to go down here, click on transfer, failed transfer. They'll be right there. Right click on them and retransfer the rest of those bitches over. Okay, so we have that done. Now I'm going to pause for a second, so don't lose your fucking place. While we got all this shit hooked up, I'm also going to show you how to transfer the package manager. Now, I customarily use my USB, and it's just because I'm jailbreaking the systems, and as soon as I'm done with the last firmware, I have all that shit on that particular thumb drive. But any package file, whether it is Multiman, Sen Enabler, PS3 Ninja, or it's a DLC, all the PKG file, they're package fucking files. They all get installed the same way. So I'm going to give you a perfect example here. Let me back up here, and I am going to go to my USB stick. So if I go down here, you'll see I have some package files on here. So in this case, here's the PSN Ninja right there. So what you want to do, let's back up again. You go over to your PS3 over here, HDD, and you want to go up to your packages, okay? And you're going to open the packages. It's empty, and let's take the Ninja. I'm going to hit upload, and it quickly is going to transfer that into my package folder. So let's go over to the PS3 now, and I'm going to show you the game, and I'm going to show you how to install the package. Okay, we're over at the motherfucking PS3. So the first thing I want to show you, because we transferred the package file over, just like you'd normally do, you go to your package manager, and you're going to see install packages, except this time you are going to select right here, install from the HDD0 packages. And when you click on that, you'll see now the Ninja package is in there. And all I would have to do is simply hit X and install it. It's that fucking simple. So on the flip side, let's back up a motherfucking minute. If you have the packages or, you know, any package file, whether it's the map packs or whatever, and you put that on your thumb drive, what you would do is in the right-hand socket of your PS3, which is what I'm putting it, where I'm putting it, you stick your USB thumb drive in there. Now the difference is when you open your package manager, you'll go to package manager, install packages, and then you'll go to standard, installing from the root of your storage device. So when I open that, you will see now I have all the map packs. You know, I have various shit in here. But, you know, these are all the bullshit you guys ask about. There's Vengeance, Uprising, there's Revolutions. So all that shit's in here. So that's how you install package fucking files. So don't ask me about that bullshit no more. Now, let's get back to Minecraft, which we just installed on the PS3. So we're going to open Multiman. Okay, trick. Multiman is open. So, sometimes, now you'll notice here, and I'm actually glad it did this, you're not seeing Minecraft. Well, motherfucker, go up here and hit refresh. So, once you do the motherfucking refresh, it shows up. So, now we've got our game on here. Now, here's the deal. Even though it's showing up here, you won't find anything in the lowercase game file. So let me go over to the file manager real quick, and I'm going to show you. So this is what we saw in FileZilla. If we go to the HDD0, again, we copied the game into the games file. So our games are in here. Once you do the fucking updates, it will install them in the lowercase game file. And this is where you go in and you install your fucking mods. Whether it's GTA, Black Ops 2, you know, any of these motherfuckers. So, in the meantime, the first thing I do when I'm on this bitch is I hit square and I make sure I check over here on the left, I check my BD mirror. Now, here's the deal. Some games, you don't have to check shit. Some games, you have to check it. So it depends. But I check it just to make sure, and I circle out of there, and then I mount the fucking game. So it's going to mount that motherfucker right there. Okay, now, with the exception of GTA 5, the first thing I do before I start the fucking game is I hit triangle, and you'll notice over here, let me scooch this over a little bit, and I go down and I check for update. Then it will tell me update's been found. And I update. Oh, great. That motherfucker's 807 megabytes. Motherfucker. I'm canceling that bitch. I don't want this fucking game on here. Once you do that, you're good to go. Now, couple of black screen fixes. First thing you want to do, if you're getting a black screen, is scroll over. First, make sure you got the goddamn game updated. Go over, go down to your debug settings, and you are going to scroll all the way down until you see boot mode. Now, boot mode will say system software mode, hit X, switch that bitch to release mode, and then that will require you to restart your system. Another common thing when you guys get in here, and I helped a few guys today, you get the timing out, your NP environment is your network environment. What happens sometimes if you freeze up, lag out, you know, various reasons, this over here will switch to SP-INT. That is developers network, and you won't be able to sign into an account. You won't be able to create it. It'll just keep fucking timing out. So check that as well. Once that's done, you're good to go. Now, of course, before I start, I would do my Ninja. And then here's the other thing. The PSN stealth patch. Let me clarify this. It switches your LV2 kernel to sex. So it looks like you're on official motherfucking firmware. So it will fuck with games like MW3 unless you're playing it from the disc. Ghost. A couple of them. So again, try and do it without using this. So that's the best I can motherfucking tell you. If you can't figure this trick out, I'm telling you, Hoyle. Hoyle is the deck of cards I recommend for your motherfucking ass. Get two. Get a red one, get a blue one, so you got two. You know, and you play some spades, man. You know, play some spades. Get into the deck of cards, because this is just not the fuck for you. So, I'm also going to cover some other shit. I am going to, a few of the other things you guys asked for on there, I'm going to do. I'm going to get to the script loader eventually. That's a little more time consuming. So, other than that, you trick motherfuckers, that's how you install games. That's how you install package files. And again, whether the package file is one of these motherfuckers or a DLC map pack, doesn't matter. That is how the fuck you can install it. I showed you 2 ways, thumb drive or FileZilla. I'm out, Trick.